Yes, you are watching gameplay of World of Warcraft. Fucking insane, right? No, but out of all seriousness, since I do want to be a gaming channel and I love video games, I figured I can't be picky about what I play. I have to put my foot in, and I have to put my foot into all sorts of different video games and try out a lot of other things. But the thing is I'm a senior in high school now, and when I was in 6th grade, I believe it was either 5th or 6th grade, I started playing World of Warcraft because my dad downloaded it on my computer and he started paying for it for me. However, as things went on, I believe about 6th grade came, beginning of 7th grade, a little bit of 7th grade. My mother ended up taking over the account, and my old account is not hers. So I recently got everything up until is it Pandorum? Or the newest expansion. I got everything up until the very newest expansion as of December 29th, 2014 for only $9.99. So I was like, I'm going to create a new account. I'm going to kind of create my old character. I started out as a paladin. Things have changed. Anyway, so I play with my dad, my mom, my best friend, and my dad's friends, and a little bit of my mom's friends. It's weird, but it's kind of cool at the same time. I mean, you know, games are always better when you actually play with people that you know. Anyway, so I I figured, I can't really be picky about what video games I play because, well, I like video games and I want to be a good gaming channel. I want to have good content. So I have to kind of explore and expand my boundaries, and I have to expand my horizons and kind of dab my foot into all sorts of video games. So World of Warcraft is it. So as I'm playing World of Warcraft, I want to talk about why people like World of Warcraft. To me, it's a very simple question, but there's a lot of World of Warcraft haters who are like, well, you have to pay a monthly fee of like $15, guys. Shit like that. And then you have those people who are like, it's just the same thing over and over again. You just click and run, click and click and click again, and then you click again, and then you click another button and click again. And I've heard that so many times, even from friends of mine. They're like, wow, why would you play that? You're a geek, whatever. But the thing is, it's not really all that different from other video games, except it's massive multiplayer. And it's probably the only MMORPG, massive multiplayer online role-playing game. Something like that. I forgot. It was something like that. Anyway, it's probably the only one that was, other than RuneScape, it's the only one with a monthly fee, or out of anything that are free, that is as popular as it is. So you have to think, if it's the most popular MMORPG, it's doing something right. You know what I mean? And it's cool because I love RPGs, and I mean, I love this. It's really fun. I've been fucking. So I played it 6th grade, 7th grade, a tiny bit of 8th grade. Barely though, just a tiny bit of 8th grade. Didn't play it up until a couple days ago, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna play. You're watching gameplay footage from yesterday. No, or the night before yesterday. Anyway, so I started playing it and I was like, holy shit, I really love this. Stayed up all night, even right before work and whatnot. I'm just dreading for winter break for school to be over, because I'm not gonna have enough time to play it in between school, wrestling, and work. So I'm just waiting for wrestling to be over and start playing it again. But this game it's fucking fun. I like it. I love it a lot. The reason why I love it is because every time I level up, it's really rewarding because you get a new spell, or you're able to use more things or whatnot. And there's just so much to upgrade. And there's so much. The world is so big. The lore is amazing. You're pretty much you're in this entire world, basically. You're in an entire world. Yeah, sure, a lot of it is similar, Like, a lot of the worlds are similar, but a lot of the worlds are, like, unique and completely different. The atmosphere, like, the weather, the climate is different. Some of the monsters are different. Yeah, sure, some of the enemies are, like, colored versions of others, but who cares? It's more, like, you know what I mean? Who gives two shits about it? It's fun, and it's always gonna be fun to me. And there's so much that you can customize your character with. I wish they had more like hair customization and face customization. I think that would have been cool. But for obvious reasons, you know, I would rather have them kind of work on the gameplay more than I would like extra customization features. You know what I mean? So that's my take on it. But I hate it when people are like, "Oh, you just click a button over and over again." Like, no shit. Like, what do you play? You know, like, I would ask them. I'd be like, well, now I ask them. I'm like, at the time when I heard that, I was kind of ignorant and hated arguing with people. But now I just fucking argue with people. I don't care if they're wrong. They're fucking wrong. So that's how some conversations go. Like, you just click one button over. You just click a button over and over again, and then you go click another button, and then you click another button, right? But so I asked them, so what game do you like playing? And then they answer something like, Call of Duty, Halo, Gears of War, Resistance, Fallen Man, Killzone, whatever. You know, whatever, you know, they play and they answer any of those. I'm like, oh, so what do you do on that? Oh, you play on the same 8 maps over and over again. Click the exact same buttons, use the exact same tactics. Like, what video game do you not click buttons on? Tell me, like, what video game do you not click buttons on? It's that fucking simple. And then you have some of those people that are like, well, it's really repetitive. Like, no shit. Every fucking video game is repetitive if it's the same fucking video game. Call of Duty is always going to be the same as Call of Duty. Run and shoot. Battlefield's going to be run, camp, shoot people from a distance. Fucking Resident Evil is going to be walk a little bit, kill zombies, walk a little bit, kill zombies. Fucking Killzone's going to be walk, kill Hellgas. Halo's going to be jump around, kill fucking... You know what I mean? It's all video. If it's one video game, eventually everything's going to get repetitive. Because you can only put so much into a video game before people get sick of it. Because, like, oh my god, it's, like, annoying. There's so much. I'm overwhelmed. And then, you know what I mean? A video game is gonna be a video game. It's repetitive. And about the monthly fee thing, like, you're paying $60 a month for Xbox Live, and for the newer consoles, the PS4 and Xbox One, you're still paying a monthly fee of $55 or $59.99 or $60. I don't remember, for a year. Okay, sure, World of Warcraft can add up to like $100 a year. But the thing is you don't have to pay every month. You can only pay the months that you want to play. And then I'm pretty sure you could even pay for a whole year. You know what I mean? It's just, like, the thing about World of Warcraft is like, it has so much replayable value. It has so much content. So many different quests, different lores, and different races and character classes that you can choose. So many areas, and it's a whole world. So, if you think about it, if you're playing online games, you're gonna pay either way. It's just that simple. You're paying either way. So it's like, you know what I mean? It irritates the fuck out of me when people say that. Like, you pay to fucking play Call of Duty, and it's the same goddamn game over and over again. Every fucking year, when you buy a new Call of Duty game, it's the same thing over and over again. Same with Battlefield. It's the same fucking thing over and over again. Giant maps, vehicles, and fucking snipers up on a mountain somewhere. Same fucking thing. Same thing. Tanks, of course, blowing shit up. You know what I mean? You're playing for something that has, compared to World of Warcraft, has little replayable value. Anyway, for the last 2 minutes, I want to talk about why people like World of Warcraft. Because every time, like I said, there's so much replayable value. There's so much lore in it. So, you know, when you get a quest and you read what it's about, you're like, holy shit, this is amazing. You know what I mean? And you get really, 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 you know, you get really immersed into it, and there's so much customization stuff. So each time you play it, you're never gonna get the same experience over and over again, because there's so many races, so many classes, so many different spells, and they're only gonna keep on adding on and updating the game to keep it fresh and new again. So, and you know what I mean? It's not the same. You know what I mean? There's just so much to it, And there's so much that's gonna change as opposed to Call of Duty. It's the same game every year, and each Call of Duty game that you pay $60 for, it's gonna be the same thing, and you're gonna pay $60 to play online. Don't get me wrong, I love Call of Duty game, but I actually expand my horizons and play more than one game. And World of Warcraft just happens to be one of the games I like playing. It's fun. I like it. I enjoy it. So you're just gonna have to get over it. Anyway, that's all for my time, and thank you for watching. Peace.